Smart, humorous, civilized. This is the Daily Wrap with Michael Castner.
The Daily Wrap continues. Michael Castner here with you. A recent Gallup poll shows that 25% of Americans believe the best way to create jobs in the U.S. is to stop outsourcing. And I agree. But there's also something called offshoring. What's the difference, and is this really the answer? We're joined now by Paul Alves. He is co-founder and CEO of AG Salesworks. It's a Norwood, Massachusetts-based outsourced sales and marketing firm. Thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on, Michael.
All right, so what's the difference between offshoring and outsourcing? Sounds the same.
It's a great question, Michael. And the big difference, outsourcing is a great thing. Very good thing. It enables companies and even individuals, but companies to focus on their core competency and let the experts take care of some of the other areas that don't fall within their core competencies. So the positives there in outsourcing are it creates jobs and you end up with better results. And, of course, it frees up that time so that companies can focus on their core competency. So outsourcing is something we all do every day. I don't take care of my own lawn.
Right.
I've got True Green to do that. Now, could I go and buy the fertilizer and do my own thing?
Yeah.
Probably. But it wouldn't come out as good.
Yeah, but
it takes me away from work a couple hours that I could be doing what I do best.
Yeah, but I think that when people are thinking about outsourcing, they're not thinking about, well, let me just hire another company within the United States. We're thinking about when my computer goes down and I pick up the phone and I get some guy named Bob who's really in India and his name really isn't Bob. That's what ticks people off.
Well, that's exactly right. And that is the difference between outsourcing and offshoring.
Okay.
Now, offshoring or outsourcing to an offshore company, I believe, is a bad thing. And what do we get for that? We get some guy named Bob, whose name isn't really Bob, right? It's a poor experience.
Right.
You get what you pay for. The customer knows that you cheaped out on them, and it's a bad first impression for many companies.
We're talking with Paul Alves, who is the co-founder and CEO of AG Salesworks. You know, one of the other things, too, is I think that, you know, when you're talking about the difference of companies that outsource and local companies with good customer service, one that comes to mind is dealing with, for me, with Best Buy. I got a pair of those really great Dr. Dre headphones, snapped in 2 seconds. It drove me crazy. And it's the attitude that they seem to have of like, let me take care of you. It's not a problem. You don't have to call anybody. You don't have to send these off anywhere. It's that kind of attitude that makes all the difference in the world.
That's exactly right. It's a very good point. And it's been our philosophy at AG Salesworks for over 10 years. We're right outside of the Boston area. We employ about 50 folks, and we have focused on quality, and that starts with the individuals that we hire. Now, there's a lot of other folks that are in sales support, teleprospecting, that will go for the $8 or $10 an hour guy or gal, and that may all be well and good, but we decided to go for the $25 an hour guy or gal, and as a result, we have to charge a little bit more, but I'll tell you what, the technology companies that we support close more business as a result of the qualified opportunities that we pass over to them. So a little bit of an investment on the front end can really provide a great return in the end, as well as a much better customer experience.
Amen to that. Paul Alves, who is co-founder and CEO of AG Salesworks. Thanks so much for being with us. We sure appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, Michael.